What I'm just going to show you today is basic personal safety and care of the machinery and how to fill it up in the correct manner and with the correct recipes. So today we're going to use what's called a hot mix in the industry, and it's basically an extra strength recipe that is used to kill a wide range of very difficult to kill weeds. Now they're only used rarely in industry, it's only when absolutely necessary. So where there is, for instance, asparagus fern, which is a weed of national significance, organisations, local government, state government are required by national law to control these weeds. First of all, let's look at the personal protective equipment. So I've got long sleeves, long trousers, a hat. One of the most important things when you're prepping the chemicals is eyewear. Without further ado, I think we're all prepped up, we're ready to go. Got our water. I've checked this morning, so I've run some water through it, through the pumping mechanism, and it's working. So always do that before you fill it up with $100 worth of chemical, and then discover that the machine's blocked or broken or no good. Thanks. I've just charged up the machine with a couple of litres of just plain water. There's no chemical in there yet, and I wanted to make sure it's working. It's great. There is a filter in here which I cleaned earlier this morning. It was slightly blocked, so always check that. And just take that off. Can you see that filter? That catches algae and little bits of scum and what have you. Just check that, because that'll affect your work. Make sure it's clean. Pop that back on. You'll notice there's some plumber's tape, which is clever. That helps stop leaks, because eventually these are only plastic threads, and as you know, plastic wears out very quickly, so plumber's tape will help stop leaks. I'm content now that this is working. So first we're going to mix up the methylfuron. So I'm going to use this jug. Just going to put some water. Put these back on. These do fog up, so I'll probably have to take them off eventually. Methylfuron, it's called associate. It's a key ingredient of a hot mix. Now you're supposed to put 1.5 grams per 10 litre pack. That goes into there. Now I've charged it with 2 litres of fresh, so always charge it up with 1 or 2 litres. You can do 5 litres if you like, it's up to you. Next thing we're going to add is glyphosate. Now these containers come with a wonderful inbuilt measuring cup. So we're going to go the ratio of 1 to 50 like Lucia said. So we're going to go another one. So remember, we're doing a 10 litre pack. It's going to take 200 ml of glyphosate to achieve the hot mix. So that's double what we normally use. Now, this is the dye. You've all probably seen all this stuff. Now, this is important because it tells you where you've been. And it also tells the public too. So it's a message to the public, don't let your dog walk here or whatever, because there's red dye. It's basically for us to know where we've been, because it's very, very easy to forget, But the dye is just great. It just tells you exactly where you've been. It tells your fellow workers also where not to go, because you've already been there. Leak, no matter what you do, they leak. Particularly if you're bending over and it's full of chemical on the back there. There's a valve here, which is not leak proof. That's designed to let air in, obviously, because you need air coming in. So to prevent it getting on you, I have this rag here. It works 100% fantastic. It's just great. If you've got a rag on there, you'll never get chemical on you. The only time you'll get chemical on you, and it happens out in the field, is you've cross-threaded this. Okay, we're going to add the dye. I think that recipe up there says 30 ml. Now, 30 ml is around about here for a 10 litre pack. This is the adjuvant, and fortunately we only use very little. So it's about, I think that recipe says 20 ml per 10 litre pack. But I think it's even less than that. I think I'm just happy with 10. So I've measured out 10 there. It's very strong. It's surprisingly effective. So that goes in. There it goes. See how little that was? It's barely a teaspoon, really. Okay, so we've mixed our liquids. Now we're going for the powder, which is now dissolved. We'll give it. It's good to go. That goes in on top. Make sure my lid's on, that's good. Everything's away. So we've added all our chemicals. Made our workplace safe. Now I'm going to fill it up to 10 litres. However, I'm not going to use high pressure. If I put this in the high pressure, I'll get a lot of foam. So to mitigate that, just take the time. Don't over tighten it because you'll regret it, but just make sure it's firm. We shouldn't have to agitate it here. It'll be well agitated now by the hose water. Now, prior to setting it up, we should have adjusted the strap. Next step is to put the back on. Now on this there is a locking mechanism. These break a lot, so don't rely on them, but they do help. So that's a lock to stop that accidental triggering of the spray. So be aware where you put your trigger. So okay, I'm back at the ute now. Make sure it's in a good spot. No one's going to trigger it. We do have an adjustable nozzle. This is very critical for our work. So it gives, you can go from a fine mist to a jet, and we'll use everything in between. It all depends on what you're spraying, when, why and how. This here is going to go around and clear a few of those planted trees. So see what we've done here? It's pretty straightforward. It's called site prep. So you do this before you put your backpack on. Once it's down like that, it's just a simple matter of applying your chemical. So I'll just go like that. Get as much as I can of the foliage. There we go, that should kill it. Then I would do like half a metre around. Gently here, because you don't want the spray getting onto your tree. Just gently, see how I'm just sort of dribbling it. So I inspect the site first. So I've got macaranga, which we don't want to spray those. So I'm going to pick an area to spray. And these tall weeds, tread them down first. Okay. Now we need to adjust our nozzle. Just do a test spray. Wait for the dye to come through, then you know it's active chemical. So we've done our prep. I've charged up the chemical. So I've chosen a zone to work.
When I'm working and I've just prepped an area and there's a plant this big that's green, yeah, exactly, and looks like everything else, I draw a circle around it.
Yeah.
So that I can see there's a blue circle there and I'm not going to spray it.
Now see, I've adjusted the nozzle for a medium spray, so it's not too fine, it's not too coarse. It's just right for the conditions. And have your nozzle down low so it's not up here. If it's up here you're going to get spray drift, aren't you? Yeah. Now use a little bit less pressure around here because you don't want to get your maca.